Hello happy crafters, Karen here. I'm going to do a come craft with me using the penguin toppers I mentioned that I purchased in my haul. So I'm going to use those. I got some free paper sheets when I bought the Making Cards and Papercraft magazine. So I got those sentiments and a load of other sort of papers you got with them. Sort of backgrounds and loads of different backgrounds and pictures and stuff. So using that, I've cut out, see that? I've cut out the bottom one here and I fussy cut it out and it has turned out like that. Now, oh, can you see it? I don't think it's focusing. Ah, there we go. So, a little trick I learned from watching lots of YouTube videos was when you're fussy cutting, don't go right to the edge. If you leave a bit of a white rim, it looks far neater. You don't have to be as exact as you'll see with this one I cut out for the bubble hat. It looks far, far neater than if I'd tried to go right to the edge. So, little tip for you there that I've learned and I'll pass on. So yeah, I'm going to be working off the brown card and I'm making quite a simple card. Most of my designs and most of my crafts are quite simple because I don't like overly fussy things. So I'm going to be using that on there and doing something with penguins. So let's have a go. Okay, so just taking it out the wrapper so you don't get deafened by the noise. So this is the set of all the different penguins, and these are the two cards you get with them. Oh. So there's that one and that one. I'll probably keep these for my scrapbook, to be honest, especially that one's gorgeous. So I'm not going to use those for the cards for now. Obviously I'm going to use these. So I'm a bit funny when it comes to cards, sort of these sort of die packs. As soon as I start taking them out, I want to take them all out because I don't like leaving individual ones in the pack. I would rather take them all out and stick them in an envelope. I know that's weird. I should just be able to leave them on there and they probably stay better on there and look better and keep better, but what can I say, I'm a little bit weird. So if I speed it up, well, I say speed it up, next time you see this, they will all be pulled out. And we're back. I am not gonna lie, there were a few choice words used when pulling these out of the cardboard. And now they're all out. I'm not entirely convinced that it's worth the money. That little tripod. But I will reserve judgment. Are we balanced? Are you feeling sick yet with it? Right. I will reserve judgment until I've finished. But I'm not convinced at the moment. Cute as they are. Now, I've decided not to bother with this sign, because as I was pulling these out, I'm not sure. I just don't think this will go on the card I'm looking at, and I think it'll take up wherever I put it on the card. I just think it'll take up too much space. So what I've done is in that paper pack they also had some of that blue background paper. So I've just cut that out. And the cat goes again. I've cut that out and just cornered off the edges ever so slightly, so it will look like that. You're gonna have to let me know whether you prefer me stopping and starting the video, or whether you prefer to actually see me making it live time. I'm gonna lose you. Technology at its finest. Yeah, you're going to have to let me know whether you prefer me to do it live time like this, where I'm struggling with the sellotape live on camera, and the glue, and my cat, and being interrupted by my children, and a whole host of other things, or whether you prefer me switching it on and off and coming to you once I've done all those little bits. So let me know. I personally, when I'm watching one of these videos, like to craft along with it, and let's face it, you're going to do a better job than I am. So we'll see. As I've said before, I don't rate glue, or whether I don't rate my ability at using glue at the moment, because whenever I use it, I always end up with wrinkled paper everywhere. It all just seems an absolute mess, and I've tried ironing my wrinkled paper afterwards to see if that'll help, but it doesn't really seem to. So for the moment, I'm just going to stick to double-sided sellotape and see how far that gets me. If there's a particular glue, or you think there's a technique to doing it, please let me know, because anything to make my life easier is a win. Last bit. Now, this was a nightmare in itself, just cutting this out. I have firmly got on my Santa list a paper cutter, what's it called? Scorer type thing, because it really shouldn't take me 20 minutes to cut out a square to go on this. So, right, so that is on. I'm gonna get the border now. Oh, brambles. Let's see if I can sort the cat out. This is Brambles. Say hello, Brambles. Now I've picked him up, hopefully he won't be as noisy. Where was I? Using sellotape. So yes, the board cutter is on my Santa list, as is a number of other crafty items. Is there anything on your Santa list, crafty wise, that you're hoping Santa's going to bring you this year? No, nothing for you. If there is, comment below. Other than the board cutter, I'm struggling at the moment to really think of anything else major I need. Obviously, we were a list of stuff we'd love, but I think for me, that's the thing I actually need rather than want. Right, let's see if I can line this up at least semi-straight. I'm not convinced. The lines are all straight. So I'm just having to eyeball it, which is going to have to be good enough. So what about Christmas shopping? Are you all done? Have you got loads still to do? I know it's November, but everyone tends to be far more ahead of the game than I am. I always end up sort of a week before Christmas still trying to get everything in and sorted. So you're one of these super organised people that have had it all done for weeks and put me to shame. Or you, like me, like to be organised, but aren't quite as organised as you'd like to think you are. That is me. Also, I was sort of playing with the idea that maybe by December I should have all my Christmas cards made already, really. However, I think it's part of the Christmas cheer, really, and the Christmas sort of fun doing Christmas cards, so I'm not convinced I would want to do them in September, really. because for me, that's half the Christmas enjoyment, really. Right, so there we go. So far, I don't think it's looking too bad. I'll stick some of these penguins on, but I will use these like little foam dots from Poundland. These little foam dots. Let's see how good they are. You see, I'm torn because sometimes the things from Poundland are really, really good, and other times not so much. So I suppose when it's only £1, it's worth a go. They're all coming off okay. Please, please, if you're watching this and you think, oh, you could be doing this far easier or better, please let me know. There we go, so 3 little dots on. And I'm going to put this, if you can see, in the top corner. Yeah, if you have any suggestions or ideas about how I can make my life easier doing this or how it would look better, then just let me know, because I'm always up for help. Never too proud to accept help and suggestions, but keep them positive, folks. So what sort of projects have you guys been doing, or are you planning to do for Christmas? Is there something that you've been putting off each year and you think, oh, I must do that, I really want to make that decoration? Or, you know, I used to make Christmas cakes from fresh each Christmas. It used to be my grandma's recipe and used to make them. And that was when my kids were diddy, which you'd think I'd have had even less time than I do now. But recently, especially last year when we moved, it was the first year in this new house, I just didn't do it. And I regret it, because there's nothing nicer than making your own Christmas cake. But I just couldn't be bothered with the faff. And it was just something I couldn't be bothered doing. But this year I feel like doing it, so that might be actually another video. We'll see. Okay, so we now have the 2 penguins on. Will it focus? Ooh. That doesn't look too bad, actually. And let's get my hole puncher. Let's get some stars. Can't beat some glitter stars. Sorry, did it sound like someone's being shot? Now the question is, do I keep that in the bloopers? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, folks. How do you guys keep your cameras and stuff from falling over? I'm guessing for starters, you probably use something other than a pound shop tripod. Right. I'm going to use those little dots again for these snowflakes. And here. Brambles! God, he's been a pain tonight. Okay, and let's add a little bit of bling. Got these from the Pound Shop as well. Really handy. Big or small, big or small. Let's go subtle and small. Let's go subtle and small. need any more? Alright, well, let's try one more. Let's try one more. There we go. Oh, top corner. One more gem. So what about you guys? Do you make your Christmas cards on the run up to Christmas? Oh, that's a good look. Do you make your Christmas cards on the run up to Christmas, or do you make them aged in advance? There. I am actually pretty proud of that card. Not too shabby. However, although I like it, I can honestly say the pack isn't worth £2.50. You know, yes, I've still got a lot of little bits, which I'm going to be able to use in my new scrapbook, and they are super, super cute. However, they really aren't worth the money. So, yeah. Would I buy it again? No, I don't think I would. So that's it for now. My first come craft with me. Sorry it's been a bit of a nightmare. It's a work in progress. All positive help relatedly received. If you want to see me making another hash at one of these come make with me's, please like and subscribe. And I'll try and get better. Right, bye for now.